Could you imagine I was a scorer my whole life.
Yeah.
Like, didn't do anything else. I would pass the ball because I could always have feel.
Mm-hmm.
I was a scorer my entire life.
Right.
Could you imagine? Now you just lost total confidence in that?
That's crazy.
You still got to become an all-star. You still got to win championships. You still got to do all these things. A part of me, I always feel good. Like, I can always look back on that to feel good about myself and just know, like, regardless of what happened in this, like, I made a way.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But, like, don't get it twisted for 1 second. Like, that shit bothered me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bothered me a lot. And then, you know, like, I've gotten to a point now to where it don't bother me. But I'm a competitor, man.
Yeah.
Like, that shit bothered me. Like to watch somebody not guard me, like, I really want to shoot your face off. Like,
So I remember
that's when I noticed something was going on.
Hurdle, right?
That's when I noticed something was going on. When you had those moments and you left wide open and you still go to like a DHO or you'll tell Looney, go set the screen away. Like, you're looking for that next option. I'm like, all right, something's bothering them. But I do want to touch on, like, is it like a bittersweet moment because of you not shooting it or you lost confidence in your shot, that it elevated the rest of your game? It elevated your playmaking, your defense, the toughness. I feel like it almost elevated everything else because from your standpoint, it's like, all right, I'm not shooting it well. I have to do X, Y, and Z better. I have to do this now. Like, is it a bittersweet?
It is. It's also a cover-up. It's a cover-up because it's bittersweet because, like I said, to know that, like, I can go do all of those things and still be an all-star, right? Like, I've made all-star last year. I averaged 7 points. Like, so it's definitely bittersweet and a great feeling just to know that people appreciate what I am doing. It's a cover-up in the sense of, under no circumstance would I let people know that was bothering me. So in turn, I would just dive further into these things so that the world would just feel like, oh, like, that's just what he's doing. Like, that's who he is. And that's, like, so whatever, fuck his shot. Like, that don't matter. Like, but I'm a basketball player, man. Do you actually think it feel good to say, fuck my shot?
Yeah.
You know, like,
no, that hurts.
Like, it hurts. You know, right? So that's been a goal of mine, like, making sure that I get that back, because when I go home,
Just
like, that shit burned me up. Like, yo, I was just wide open and they just looked at me and I did not shoot the ball. But I also didn't have the confidence to shoot that ball. So I'm not just going to shoot it because I'm open. Because I ain't dumb. Right. I'm not confident in the shot. So no, I'm not shooting it. Like, I am open. I probably should shoot it, but I'm not confident in it. So should I shoot it if I'm not confident in the shot? I don't think so. I don't want to be one of these guys who's just, or didn't want to be one of these guys who's like not confident in their shot, but because they're open and someone's telling them, hey man, you open, you got to know, fuck that. Like, if I ain't confident I'm about to knock this shot down, I'm not taking the shot.
You don't want to hear that.
You know?
Bro, you open, next shot, you don't want to hear
fuck that. Like, no, I'm not confident in this shot, and I need to figure out how to find confidence again in this shot. And so that's what I've worked on, and that's what I've been trying to do. And like I said, I'm taking steps in the right direction. But yeah, it was a cover-up. It's like, I'm going to be so good at these things. And now, granted, ultimately it probably ended up helping my career and my legacy more than if I was a great scorer, because I wouldn't be the greatest scorer. You know, and so ultimately it's probably helped me more in that sense. But don't for 1 second not believe that a large part of it was a cover-up on just like, if I struggle that badly on offense, people gonna eat that up if I don't do these things. And I'm way too prideful to just allow people to eat this thing up. So I'm a focus. I'm a focus on these things and
your principles.
You know, and try to be as great as I can be.